Welcome back. How we doing, guys?
Doing great.
Good.
Very nice, very nice. I know we talked earlier this year, but you guys have had so much going on. I know you did your anniversary show not long after I talked to you in February. Right now, you're outside of Fayetteville, right? Why don't we start with you're outside of Fayetteville right now? Because I know you've got a couple great shows, and it's wrapping up or putting an exclamation point on a huge summer for you.
Yep, these are our last 3 shows of the summer tour. We've been out for like a month, basically. We went up to the Northeast for the first time, played like 20 shows in 23 days up there, played like Boston, Brooklyn, Buffalo, Cambridge, Mass, a bunch of kind of stuff in that area. And then we came back home for like a week, and now we're in Fayetteville, Arkansas. We have a 2-night run at this place called KIRKOS, which is kind of a cool outdoor like college bar kind of thing, and it's their move-in week now, so it's like a bunch of people on campus and everything. Pretty good weekend.
There you go. And school hasn't started, so they can go out, get hammered, check you out.
First weekend on campus without any responsibilities yet, so yeah. Right.
So the 20. So let's go back to the 20th. Was it the 22nd of February? Is that when you did your 3-year anniversary show?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very nice, very nice. And where are we? I'm sorry, it's a little early for me. The album. You released the highlights from the Winter Circus, and that's going to dovetail perfectly into the Autumn Circus, which you have coming up. But you released 5 songs from your Winter Circus last December, correct?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about Jeff Riley, the one with Jeff Riley. I really like that. You guys have guitarists come on occasionally. Have you thought about trying to have a guitarist with you again, or is it just a neat thing to have for one song or two?
We don't think we're going to add any other element for a permanent. I think we like the trio sound. We've been
I do too.
Into it. Thank you.
It's good. You know, you guys are my favorite. I'm over on Blue Sky. I always push you. People are like, "Who is this band?" I'm like, "Check them out." I'm like, if you like a little bit dark, a little bit something different, you know.
But we like keeping the trio because it leaves something open, so we can have a sit-in, like with Jeff Riley. He's a saxophone player from another band in St. Louis, and so it kind of opens the door for that. We had a guitarist sit-in on summer tour as well at a show in Columbus, and it just kind of leaves it open for like collaboration in a way where no one's really stepping on each other's feet or anything.
Right, exactly. And you also dropped a single, didn't you, of the Laura Palmer and Audrey bands.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. I like those versions. I love the samples. I don't think you've always done the samples, have you, or have they always lurked?
No, they've always kind of been like on the back burner, something we wanted to do. But in the process of recording our first studio album, we just didn't really have the mind for it at the time, and so we've been slowly incorporating it. And I think we've kind of like now we have a set of samples we use probably with almost every song, and then a bunch we use in improv as well.
Right, you guys in the back, you look like you're the S1Ws.
There's just not a lot of seating in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Absolutely love it. So you have your Autumn Circus coming up, and I saw that you have another one of my favorite trios, Oregon Fairchild, with you, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's big. I like the two of you guys getting together. They're more the traditional, they did a whole album of Grateful Dead covers, and you guys are like the other side of that. But I think that's a beautiful pair. And who else is going to be on that bill, and what were the dates of it?
It's going to be over the autumn equinox. That's September 19th and 20th in Cincinnati, Ohio, at this place called Stanley's Pub. Kind of a mainstay in Cincinnati for kind of heady music, Wilk type music, drug bands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're doing 2 nights there, and we've got Oregon Fairchild headlining Friday night. We'll be playing both nights. And then there's a local band from Cincinnati called Ill-Gotten Gains. They're kind of like heavy, psychedelic, instrumental rock, really cool stuff. We've also got Secret Formula, who are our buddies from Omaha, Nebraska. They're like narrative storytelling, prog kind of stuff. Then we've got Isolation Tank Ensemble. They're a really cool kind of experimental group out of Louisville, I think, maybe Lexington, somewhere in Kentucky. And then we've also got another local, Cheaper Than Therapy. They're from Cincinnati, jam band trio as well. And then we've got Sulternal, who's like a EDM guitar loops kind of guy, based out of Akron, and we played with him in Columbus a couple weeks ago.
There you go. And it's $20 per day, or 30 for both, which is a fantastic deal. You know, we've been talking a lot about, you know, the Dead 60 thing just came, and things like the Taylor Swift and Beyonce playing. It seems like people spend their $400 a year on concerts for one concerts these days.
Definitely.
And I'm always like, you can go see 10 concerts that are $30 for the same thing.
Yeah.
And,
that's big for us, is trying to keep things affordable. Because I mean, us as traveling musicians, we are on the lower end of the tax bracket, if you will. So when we see PHiSH has a $95 tickets, it's like, oh well, we probably can't even go to that. So we try to keep things like, you know, the economy is getting worse, people are having less to spend, so we want to just lower the barrier to entry, get people in the door.
there you go. Yeah, I didn't see any PHiSH this summer either. I balked at paying $110 with fees to go to the Man. I mean, I don't know. It priced me out of the market, but good for them. They seem to be doing okay without my money. So I would absolutely much rather spend the weekend with you guys for $30. I'll tell you that, and then spend the other $100 at the bar. And the bar will love you. The bar will be like, we need this band back. They spend money at the bar.
Definitely. Please do that. Yeah.
We love that.
I had the Radiators play at the 8x10 once, and a private party. And they told me they made more money that weekend off the bar than they had for any weekend since the place had been open.
Nice. Oh yeah. Sounds like a party.
Yeah.
My friends like to drink. So that your Autumn Circus is actually the weekend after something really big that I'm excited for, and I'm hoping that this is going to open up some doors for you in people's mind. You're doing 2 back-to-back shows, PHiSH After Party, right, in Birmingham?
Yeah. That's me and Jordan's hometown, so we're pretty excited for those. We go there a lot, and but we haven't like done anything around like PHiSH there. They haven't played there since we got together, so we're real excited for that.
Yeah, my first show actually was Birmingham at the Oak Mountain Amphitheater in 2014. And they've since closed that amphitheater down and demolished it, but they've built a new one, and they just opened it like last month. And so PHiSH will be one of the first kind of few shows that's happening there.
So they won't be ready.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
There's been a few shows. I think I've heard they've worked out any problems.
They did Dave Matthews Band like a week ago or so. So they had like, you know, similar kind of crowd a little bit, not quite the PHiSH crowd, but stepping towards that direction, you know.
All right. Back in '89, when Deer Creek opened, the Grateful Dead were, I guess, the second band that played there, and the first was maybe Rod Stewart or something. Those people had no idea what happened. They were just like, why hasn't anybody left? You know, the next morning, their staff were like, we've been here all night. What's
Yeah, Noblesville, Indiana is not quite ready for that yet. No.
Right, exactly. Back when, if you go to Deer Creek now, it's built up, but back then it was cornfields. You drove through cornfields and hey, there's a venue popped up in the middle of the thing there. What are the tickets going for that PHiSH After Party? Do we know offhand?
$7 in advance, $10 at the door.
And that's fantastic. That's
yeah. Well, we figure if you spend your money on lot stuff or whatever, or drinks at the show, we don't want to keep you out. So just come on down. It's pretty close. I think you can walk, or if not walk, it's a really short Uber. And it's a 24-hour bar, so we're gonna play just until we're tired of playing.
Who knew Alabama partied like that? 24-hour bar. Yeah. Really, that surprises me. I thought that was only like New Orleans had that kind of thing.
Well, this place is like really historic mainstay in Birmingham. It's been open since like, I don't know, for 50 years, I think, something like that. I know that like Maroon 5 played there, one of their early shows. Widespread played some of their early shows there. The Ramones, I think, and the Smiths played there early, so it's really like a historic venue, and we played there probably 8-10 times now, and just really like it, get a good turnout. So,
right, is it a private club? Well, I seem to be having a flashback that you pay the $10 to become a member.
Yeah,
how it works.
Yeah,
They'll give you a membership card. Yeah, it's a private club, but it's really just like
It's just
a grungy rock
Yeah.
venue.
Right. It's a dive bar. It's where I feel home. It's my
Yeah.
place there. I mean, that's what I love. What more can you ask for than going to some huge arena and all those people?
Yeah.
What can you do? Now you've been out playing so much, there hasn't been much in the way of trying to record anything new, huh? You've released a few shows on Bandcamp, I guess, from earlier this year.
Yeah, from the winter, but we got some good audio. One of the venues we played at in Massachusetts, they're like a DIY recording space, so we got multicam video and multi-track audios from that. So we're gonna put that out eventually. We just haven't gotten it back mastered and mixed yet. So
Right, it's tough when you guys are just by yourselves out there doing that, huh?
Yeah, definitely. But we're trying to juggle it and doing what we can as an independent band.
We've still been writing too,
Mm-hmm.
working out some new tunes on the road and stuff. So we got.
You've been playing them live?
Yeah,
Or you're just working at soundcheck on them? You have been playing them live?
Yeah, playing them live. We debuted 2 new songs on the road this summer, and then I think we've got probably 2 or 3 that are still being put together.
Hooked up
this fall.
Right. How big is the pool of songs now you got? What are you guys up to?
Catalog of like 30 something like that. Originals and covers, and then we've got a bunch on the back burner that, with being on the road so much, it's just difficult to find the time for creative practice of actually like sitting down for hours and working on songwriting. So we're just kind of getting together what we can at sound check or in the hotel room or whatever. Or if we have an idea in the van, it's like, hey, this might work for this new section of that song.
I hear you. So 30 tunes, that's definitely enough for 2 nights. You can probably run through most things when you're in Alabama. And
yeah. We've been playing like recently 4 song sets, roughly 4 to 5, like a couple of 30-minute jams, 20 something, depending on the night. So we feel confident in stretching it out. Like last night we played a 2-set show, and then we're playing the same venue tonight. We'll play another 2 sets, and there'll be no repeats, and still have some songs left over, I think, too.
Right. The couple new tunes, are they what's the reaction from the fans, from the crowd?
I think it's been going pretty good. Yeah.
So.
The first night we played them, we were really excited. I think we played them like maybe 5 or 10 BPM faster than we meant to. But then we've since settled it out and like actually found the right flow. So and it's going good.
For the finish.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, it's your new toy. That's what I always say. The whole thing with Sturgill being I'm not a jam band because I do my set list the same every night, and I'm like, that's the dumbest jam band rule, is that you can't repeat stuff. I know some bands don't want to, but if you have a new song and you love playing it, maybe you do want to play it every night or every other night for a couple weeks or a couple months. I mean, Trey got a lot of flack for the backwards down the number line back in 2009, but hey, it got the band back together.
It did, yeah.
We wouldn't be talking about them anymore since then. All right, I don't want to keep you long. I know you got a bunch of stuff to do to get ready for the gig tonight. Anything you want to throw out before we wrap up?
I don't think so. It's just the AUTUMN CIRCus coming up. If you're around Cincinnati, come out. Good music, cheap tickets, live art and live vendors and stuff like that there. And then the PHiSH after parties, and we're booking out shows for the fall. So if anyone wants to see us anywhere, email us kirkoscollective@gmail.com. We'll come to your area if you got a venue.
If we can get you in a venue, there you go. And I'll put some links down there. I'll put the Bandcamp link. I'll put the link to your tour page there so people can check it out. And guys, thank you for taking a few minutes with us. You are my favorite. I keep telling you that, but I really just hope that a larger audience that you can expand out a little bit, and some other people will grab one to what's going on there. I think you guys are the perfect soundtrack for this moment in America.
Thank
you.
you
Very much.
Thank you.
All right, hang on for me. I'm going to run a little outro, and then just let it'll take a second for it to upload. But thank you again, and we will talk sooner than later.
Thanks for having us.
Fascinating. Absolutely